Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to another episode of Geeking and Drinking. This is episode 44. We got a stacked table and a stacked cast of beers. Let's go! We are back. And guys, welcome to episode 44 of Geeking and Drinking. As always, I'm Eddie.
Steven, and who the hell is this guy over
Making
here?
his triumphant return. He's all tatted up. He's lost
back.
some weight.
He's
a little darker.
He's a little something.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew is back. What's going on?
Nothing much.
Working.
Still talks really low.
Oh, not working. I haven't been working.
Yeah, same.
It's
But
not our fault. It's all the COVID.
I've been loving it, getting paid for it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
buddy. Well, it's great to have you back. You know, that's how we started. So we're gonna come at this episode with like I said, all three of us, because like I said, it's not only a stacked table, but we have a stacked lineup. This is gonna be a beer-heavy episode. Of course, we got some movie stuff and movie news to talk to you guys about.
Some geek stuff.
Yeah, of
So
course.
we're definitely going to geek out on beer.
But first and foremost, let me just introduce my beer real fast. This is a new beer from ALAMO Beer Co. It is hops off the press, which is their American Noble Dry Hop Pilsner. It's a new beer. They partnered up with San Antonio Magazine. Sorry, San Antonio Magazine. So this is their Pilsner, and if you guys have not tried it, definitely check that out. But great beer, delicious. You guys should check it out. But let's get to the beer these guys are drinking. And before we get to the beer, I want to give a big special shout out and a big thank you to Michael, aka Cricket from Houston. He's a fellow beer drinker. He's also a geeker, and he's also a fan. And above all else, he's a bro. Steven had the pleasure.
Big time, bro.
Steven had the pleasure of meeting him a few months back, and you guys hit it off. I had the pleasure of meeting him this past week because he had brought down some special gifts for us. So we met up, we traded some beers, we talked, we laughed, and most importantly, we drank beer. And he brought us some very special beers from several breweries. One of them notably from No Label Brewing Co. And the beer that Steven and Matthew are drinking. Steven, take it away.
Yeah, so like Eddie said, this is a beer from No Label Brewing Company
Crack open my beer.
in Katy, Texas. So I'm really interested in this. What's really, really awesome about this is it's got like a comic book strip. And from what I understand that you told me about it is that they partnered up with a comic book company for their label.
Yes.
So that's really cool. So
Bedrock City Comic Company.
Yeah, Bedrock City Comic Company.
So on the can, there's it's actually like a comic strip, and with each, you know how comics they come out with just different what do you call it, just chapters or different
segments
or whatever, yeah. So with
storylines,
with this story that starts off in this can, it's going to continue onto other beers and other cans. So I'm really excited to see what else they have in store.
And this is from No Label Brewing Company in Katy, Texas. This is their Up and Away
Hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
It stands at a 6.4.
Artwork done by Bedrock City Comic Company. You're saying it stands at a 6.4% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And just to kind of entertain the people out there, under the cover of darkness, Dr. Dank steals No Label's secret rhizome stash. Back at his lab, he infused them with mind-controlling parasites. I must stop this madness. Up, and away!
Dude.
It's the superhero.
And when Michael presented me with this beer, he was super excited because he knows what we're all about here on this show. He knows, we love our geek culture, comics, all that stuff. And most importantly, he knows we love beer. So he was super stoked to share this with us. And honestly, I'm super stoked that he did because full disclosure, I've already tried it. I had one with him that day I met with him. Ooh. And he had gave me 3 of them. So one day I was at home and and I drank one. So I saved one for you, for you two. I really hope, I'm waiting for you guys to try it out. Obviously, it smells delicious.
Smells delicious, and dang, it is really hazy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
That is.
And that's going to be a recurring thing on this episode. A lot of the beers we have are hazy IPAs. We have, with the exception of a few that are, we have one right in front of us that we'll introduce in a little while. But yes, we're this one's it's a one-off, so we're gonna split it off, but we'll get to it. But are you guys?
One of the few IPAs I've had in the last 6 months.
Matthew's fresh back from drinking. He took a little break for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Fully disclosed, we won't say why, but
for health reasons.
Health reasons, and this is scary.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready when you guys are. I mean, I'm drinking a
go,
Pilsner, so you guys better be ready. Mm-hmm.
It's juicy.
Juicy.
that is really good. Ooh, that is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hoppy.
Is that a scent of citrus that takes?
Hey, I'm gonna take a page out of Michael's book and be like, it tastes good, I'm gonna drink it. That's all he's about. He's straight to the point. You got those beer enthusiasts out there, which, all respect to them. They could taste
they can taste the notes,
the
taste
notes,
notes,
the aromas, all that stuff. Michael's the kind of guy who's like, you know what, this beer is good, I'm gonna drink it. Yeah,
the amount of hops put into it.
He's all like, I don't care what's in it, it's good, I'll drink it. If I don't like it, then I'm not gonna drink it. So, cheers to him. Like I said, cool guy, man, cool guy.
Definitely a cool cat. Straight out of Houston, man. That guy, man.
Yeah.
Real entertainment individual. I love the first time I met him, I was like, dang, I wish we could hang out way more often.
Oh yeah,
with him.
So like I said, this is gonna be, like I said, because he brought us several
other ones,
several different types of beers. So I know we just cracked up on our first beer, but like I said, we have more to bring to you guys. Another one that he brought us today, and this is a one-off. He got us one can, so we're gonna, we got our little sample glasses. We're gonna split it amongst us three. Also, Coco is a coconut amber from 11 Below Brewing Company. This is a limited release.
Ooh.
Limited. It is falling at 5.3 AVL, and this is from Houston, Texas. So proudly brewed in Houston. So. Shout out to our peeps in Houston. Like I said, this is a coconut amber, so I'm very, very interested in trying this out. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open, and
Coconut amber.
If you guys watch our YouTube videos, I'm gonna have a big list of all these beers at the end of the video. So if y'all just want to skip to the end of it just to get the beer names, feel free to go ahead and do so, or watch the entire episode till you get to the end. But. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have some work cut out for me in this episode with all the beers that we're going to be drinking.
Kill it.
Might have to do 2 pages.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Damn, look at that color, bro. It looks like a champagne rosé.
I don't really get much coconut smell out of it, but whatever.
I don't even think coconut has that much of a smell, does it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think like when you buy coconut stuff, I think they add that.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, that's disappointing. All right, guys. Cheers.
I know.
Oh,
It's
cheers, guys.
coconut extract, so it's not going to be straight up coconut.
I definitely taste the coconut right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's real light, real light.
Real subtle.
Real subtle. You get a lot of the amber.
Yeah.
Good. I like it. It goes on. It's a real smooth amber. I really, really enjoy it.
I thought this was a porter, and I was like, amber.
Don't get the coconut amber name kind of scare you. It actually it's real refreshing. The coconut is real subtle. So I mean, and if Michael's watching this, he's probably like, guys, just drink it.
Just drink it. Just tell me you like it.
Right? Tell him you like it and drink it.
I actually really do. This is actually really good. I wish we would have had a little bit more of these. I mean, no offense to
You have that
Up and Away. I love Up and Away.
Almond Joy aftertaste.
Me personally, I'm just not a big IPA guy person. You guys know that. But lately, I've been getting me, daring and going more IPA.
Got the
and
doubles going,
hazy.
the hazies,
and but I'm still trying to get this guy to get into to do porters. So I think once winter comes around, when a lot of more porters come around,
we do have a porter on the
on the
lineup. So
tap.
it'll be there. It'll be there later on in the episode. But yes, guys, like I said, we're happy to have Matthew back. Like I said, it's full table, stacked beer. Look at all this beer we have on the table, and this is just the beginning.
So what you been up to, Matt? What have you been watching? Anything?
Been watching New Girl. Been watching a lot of New Girl.
I already
it's an interesting show.
I think I watched it.
I think I'm already on.
It's just
I'm halfway through season 2. I kind of took a break because I've been playing this new PS4 game called Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay. I've been hearing good things about that game.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot think of his name, but there's a filmmaker who God, I really can't think of his name. But this game you could play in a mode that his films are kind of shot in.
The famous black and white.
Yeah, like it, and Kurosaki, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that's been one thing that people have been raving about.
Mode.
Yeah, Kurosaki mode. Like you could either play like dubbed or you could play it in regular Japanese.
Yeah, I've watched videos of it dubbed, and the voices are
kind of
whack. So I like it better in Japanese.
I mean, anything dubbed is kind of. I mean, you're getting what you're getting what you're getting. Like.
But the game is made by American game developers, Sucker Punch, who made Infamous, Sly Cooper. And it's actually a Sly Cooper reference. I tried to get the armor because it's the armor set you get.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened though. I overrided my save. I was already almost done with the game, but now I had to start all over.
Yeah.
Is it Nate Fox?
No, it's not the director. I mean, it's a famous director.
It's a famous Japanese director. He made all the samurai movies back in the day.
Yeah, so this game has a feature that you could play in the mode.
It's like a homage to his movies.
Yeah, so
because he's the one who made 13 Assassins, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, so I forgot his first name, but it's Kurosaki or something like that. Like I'm probably butchering it. I'm so sorry, but yeah. Either way, I've heard good things about that game.
It's a fun game. Yeah. It's of course it breaks samurai tradition of what you have to do. And it does involve the Mongol invasion of Japan.
Sounds interesting.
But you got to break the rules to be able to save your island, your country. From the Mongols reaching the mainland. So. Mm-hmm. And from there, you got to pick and choose on how you save.
No.
It's an old movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a remake or...
A lot of them are remakes. That's why it's really hard to...
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, I know that that game has a lot of praise going on around it, so... I mean, that's good that, you're enjoying it and,
Japanese developers are, praising, y'all guys did your research pretty well.
That's a first.
But it's a cool game.
A lot of American interpretations aren't always great. Speaking of which, have any of you guys watched Train to Busan?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, I'm so... Steven, I know you haven't watched it.
Which one?
It's a Korean, right?
Korean zombie
It's a Korean zombie
It's very touching.
Movie.
Very emotional.
It's on Netflix.
What's it called?
Train to Busan.
I don't know.
It's honestly probably one of the best zombie movies I've ever seen.
Yep.
And like Matthew said, it's very touching. The ending will pull some tears out of you. But I know that they're making a sequel, or they're making
it's a sequel. It's called The Peninsula.
Okay. Because I also heard that they're also trying to make an American version of it, which please I hope not. I really hope
they're
not.
trying to make an American version of Parasite for HBO.
Why? Why? Yeah, I heard something.
Why do we got American? Why do we got American things up for?
Well, the director of Parasite is involved, but
but still, if he's not gonna be fully involved, or he's just a producer or whatever, I think they're just trying to stamp his name on there just so that they can say oh yeah, well we got the director, the original director, attached to it, but it's still not the same.
But I'll push back on that only because of Taika Waititi with What We Do in the Shadows, which is he's from New Zealand. It was it was a New Zealand produced movie. And What We Do in the Shadows, a TV show, is obviously from FX, and it's kind of more American but him and Jermaine Clemente, put their, they had their hand in it, and it's obviously, it's
funny.
It's a funny show, and it's obviously been...
Yeah, but I feel that they had a heavy hand in it. My thing that I'm afraid of, and even though I haven't even seen really Parasite, I hear a lot of good things about it, but my fear is that even though the director is going to have a hand in it, he's with the huge studio HBO.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna like either put him in the back burner or if they keep going with it, eventually they're gonna phase him out. And they're just gonna kind of still want to do it their way. With Taika Waititi and Jermaine, I feel they really had a heavy hand in it. And not only that, but I mean they directed
cameos.
it. They made cameos.
They probably have writing credits.
Yeah, writing.
Well, I mean, this is just a glimpse of what we're talking about later. They did get some Emmy recognition.
This ain't the first time too that the director of Parasite has like a TV show adaptation of one of his movies. I don't know if y'all guys heard of that movie, Snowpiercer.
Okay, yeah.
With Evans on a train.
Yeah, and then there's a TV show.
TV show on TNT.
TNT, yeah.
That it wasn't a Korean movie. I mean, it was based off a comic book, I believe, a graphic novel.
Yeah.
Where like the world froze and the rest of civilization is going around the world on a train. And like it's all.
Did somebody leave the freezer open?
Of course, it's all like class based.
So, have you seen Snowpiercer? Like the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Is it good?
It's all right. I mean, it gets intense. Like
I've always been curious about it.
Yeah, me too.
There's some like times it gets pretty intense, and then there's sometimes okay, let's just hurry this up.
Okay, but yes, I think you should definitely check out Train to Busan.
I'll check it out.
Excellent.
Definitely take out.
I know one of the guys in the movie, the kind of bigger guy. Yeah. He's gonna come out in the Eternals, I believe. Yeah. So
he's the one who's gonna come out.
Yeah, he's coming out in the Eternals. So
and he's pretty good in that movie too.
He's great. Like that movie's good. I remember watching it one day. I'm like, man, this movie is badass.
And
like
there's one part where he knows how badass he is.
Oh yeah.
It was sad too.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put this on my watch list right now.
It's good. Like it's good. I mean, granted, like, and I know a lot of people are like kind of scared of like subtitled movies because it's in Korean, so there's subtitles. But I mean, like I always tell people like just look past, like just stick it out, like it's really good.
That's
like,
why
it's really good.
A lot of people.
My list.
Well, not a lot of people. I mean, Parasite was a good movie, and a lot of people watched it, but some people stir away because like it's not like an action movie or anything. Like it's a real life, down to earth movie about poverty and the rich, stuff like that, and it's talking. And
I want to watch it. Like I know it's on Hulu, I believe.
It's on Hulu.
And I'm gonna watch it because so far I've seen every Best Picture nominated movie that was this past year.
Only did it win Best Picture, it won Best Foreign Film.
Yeah,
it won a lot of
Best
awards.
Writing, too.
Best Writing,
Director.
Foreign Film, Director, Best Picture.
Yeah, so
there was one more, I think. Oh no, never mind.
I just won the Big Four.
It was on top of its game, but I was saying like I can now say that I watched every, with the exception of Parasite, I've watched every Best Picture nom, including Little Women, which these little women.
Now these little women, are they scary?
Like watching that, knowing that Friends, knowing the kind of the spoilers of that movie, it didn't take away from it. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I mean, I know it's not really our thing here.
But you watched the new version, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the old versions, or I haven't read the book.
You haven't seen the Winona Ryder version?
No.
Back in the 90s, I think it was like 94, 95.
But honestly, like, I wanted to watch it because of the cast and the director.
Who directed it?
Greta Gerwig, who did Lady Bird.
I still haven't seen that one either.
I mean, like I said, they're all, that one's a coming of age movie. Saoirse Ronan is fantastic in both movies, especially Little Women. You got Emma Watson, you got Florence Pugh, Laura Dern. It's a stacked cast, and honestly, it's really good.
1994, Winona Ryder.
And Kristen
Winona
Dunst,
Ryder, Kristen Dunst, Claire Danes, Susan Sarandon. Oh. I mean, even the original one still had a big, cast. All-star cast in there. So
I mean, like I know, like it's kind of out of my wheelhouse, but I'm glad I watched it, and I'm glad I got recommended to watch it because it's actually a good movie. I like it.
I just saw the name, Beth.
Oh.
So we know friends.
Yeah.
Beth gonna die. She's not feeling.
Honestly, it didn't take away from it. Like, it didn't take away from. I knew it was gonna come, and it was like, and it was still kind of like, oh, that sucks. Like, oh, that fucking sucks. But, on we go. So yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying that game. Like I said, I heard nothing but good things about it.
I kind of feel like, because that's one of the games I did really want to play, but obviously it's only exclusive to PlayStation. And I just recently bought myself after Christmas Xbox One, and the only reason why I got Xbox One is because one of my favorite games from Xbox is Gears of War, and so the one I bought had all 5 gears. So I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy it. It's cool."
Rope impulse,
and
not knowing that Spider-Man was gonna come out.
Spider-Man.
And then not only that,
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yeah, I got the Spider-Man Miles Morales coming out, and then there's that Ghost of what's it?
Ghost of
Tsushima. There was another one that came out on that was exclusive that I wanted to play.
Yeah, I hear
The Last of Us 2.
Yes,
and
Last of Us.
And The Last of Us.
I wanted to play that one. I was just like, man.
Have you played the second one?
I played part of it. I didn't play all of it. I played some of it, and it was, to me, it was good, but I didn't progress to the story, so I can't have my own good opinion on it.
I heard there's a lot
compared to the first one.
I hear there's a lot of back and forth with that second one. I hear a lot of podcasts where it's people oh, fuck this, or just this and that. Okay, calm down. It's not that serious, I don't know. I don't know the story, or anything behind it. But I just know
really this confirmed, and I already told my wife, I'm like, I don't care. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna pull the trigger. I'm just gonna get myself the PS5.
What's that? What's that? Dave Chappelle? Oh, not the Dave Chappelle. What's that? Key and Peele skit? I said. I looked at her eye sockets and I said, "Bing." He's all like, "You said that? What? What?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, I like the part where they're on the tree and he hugs it. And he closes his eyes too, no one's gonna see it. And then they're in space. He's like, I was like, big, and just floating away. That's probably one of the best skits. That one and
one of the first episodes too.
That one and the one with the substitute teacher.
Yeah, Dinese. Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh my god. But yeah, so
you mean Principal Hennessy? God damn.
Oh my god, yeah, classic. So how you guys, enjoying the coconut and the hazy? I mean,
want to mix them two together.
Like I said, I really, really wish we had more of this one. For me personally, I love the IPA, but once again, I'm just
it has a
not a big IPA person, but
real copper,
like that copper one we drank that one time from that one brewery.
Buffalo Bayou.
Yeah,
also from Houston.
I
expected it to be more hazy. I wanted it to be more like orange juice color.
Like I said, that's not our only hazy we got today.
I don't know.
But it's definitely good.
Yeah,
both of them are definitely good. I would definitely love this one though.
I just didn't want to see my hand to it. Yeah, I've seen some hazy IPAs and they're straight up orange juice, cloudy. Can't even see through it.
Dan, dude, I wish you were with us on the one episode where we had the soft serve from Black Lab.
Oh my god, that was last episode, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
They had the soft serve from Black Lab.
I almost bought that too.
Oh, so good, dude.
Double milkshake IPA.
Did you ever try the Dreamsicle from Buffalo Bayou?
Yes.
Okay.
That turned up to
10. Turned up to dude, I would go 15.
Yeah. And it was a double IPA. It was a double IPA, considered a milkshake IPA, which at first thought you hear that you're like ew, but no, it worked.
And I think it hit at 7.
Yeah, it was up there. Yeah.
I had a milkshake style IPA at a local ice house here in town called Attagirls. Forgot what the name of the brewery was, but it was good and it was cloudy. And knocked it down and it was good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
But the thing with this one was you were drinking it and all you tasted was the IPA, but then
the aftertaste.
The aftertaste, boom, just hit you.
You know how you get that IPA aftertaste where it's real hoppy, and kind of dry. This one was refreshing, and it had that dreamsicle, taste to it. So it was that lactose, that orange. It was perfect.
I should try it in.
I'm not sure they have it.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore. But they're gonna
try them in general.
They're gonna make other versions of it too, because Everything did an interview with them for San Antonio Cerveceros.
Shout out
Cerveceros. And they said they're going to be coming out with a lot more of those specialty beers like that.
One beer I would like to try with y'all guys, and I hope we do get our hands on it. And it's been craze here in San Antonio.
Wild Rojo.
Yeah.
I'm just so mad that they changed it though.
Yeah,
I get it though. I get it.
You know,
like
but I get it, but I'm just like, I'm mad at Big Red. You know, like I'm mad at Big Red. Like, come on, like you're a Texas, based company, right? Like Big Red is.
Well, Big Red is pretty much like a lot of people only know like
no Big Red.
Big Red from Texas.
Yeah,
pretty much that's it. But I think they
sell
it out.
I can't even find Big Red in like some cities either.
Yeah, but I do think in some other states they might sell it, but it's kind of like really hard to find.
Yeah.
But like definitely like people that come in from like California and they see like drinking beer like, oh, what's this Big Red? It's like it's red soda. It's like, oh, that looks gross. It's like it's good.
And like,
which is weird though, because a friend of mine who's actually from Texas, I forgot where he's from. I think Taylor, Texas, or Tyler, Texas.
Hey, shout out Texas Beer
Taylor
Co.
or Tyler or one of those places. But anyways,
this debate again.
But I don't think they get Big Red up where he's from. I want to say it's Taylor, not Taylor, Tyler, Tyler, Tyler. And so when he came down to San Antonio to go to school, he saw Big Red and he's like, I don't know about that. It's just really weird. But he's like, but I'm more interested in that Big Blue. And I'm like, for me, then I'm like,
look at that big pineapple. Oh man, come on.
Pineapple soda.
Hey, actually, the big pineapple is pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I actually like the pineapple HB soda. So no.
So
shout out pineapple soda.
Right. Hit us up.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back with some more talks about stuff
and more beer.
More beer.
And we are back. Gig and Drinking episode 44. We are back, and like I said, we have just so much beer to get through today. And
mixed beers.
Yeah, so now you're doing that. You're on your own, bro. Episode 44. You got all of us today. You got Eddie, Steven, and Matt joining you on the table today. And what a great start to the show today. I mean, I'm glad that usually when it's me and Steven, the first half of the show we're just trying to find our legs and it's super awkward.
Yeah, we can't find them. They're like just gone.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, like it was the good first half of the show was pretty good.
You chugged that pretty fast.
He's ready for the second beer, and the
But
second
then again,
beer.
I haven't been drinking it.
We're coming at you. It's another Alamo. This isn't a gift from Houston, but this is also a gift from San Antonio from one of us. This is
that we bought.
Freewheeling Fandango Kolsch. It's from Alamo Beer Co. What's it sitting at? Shout out
Alamo.
If you guys don't know by now, we love Alamo. We love our city. We love San Antonio. But not only that, we love everybody from Texas. This is sitting at 4.6 ALs. What? No, I was reading it now. It says, is that ALC? Right? Am I reading that wrong?
Yeah, ALC.
Oh, alcohol. Oh, by volume. Oh,
there you go.
My goodness. How much have I drank today? Jesus.
I don't know.
Christ. Maybe I should take 6 months off. Nope.
It's funny when I would work at the brewery, because I work at Alamo still, fortunately.
Unfortunately, I would be like, hell yeah, I work at Alamo.
I work at Alamo, free beer all the time, honestly. So,
right, share our shit. God damn it.
I really hate it when people will come to me and they would be like, "What does IBU stand for?" But then again, a lot of people who come to Alamo aren't craft beer drinkers.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and then I remember, then I tell them like it stands for International Bitter Units. I was like, bitter units, like yeah, like. How bitter the beer tastes like.
Right, the higher the number,
the higher the number, the bitter the beer. And they're like, well, let me try the IPA. I was like, that's one of the highest. And I was like, and they don't see the units, and they're like, and they try like, oh. I was like, well, that's why it's 80% on the IBU scale.
Hell yeah, got the IPAs.
Well, I remember when Alamo first opened, and people in the neighborhood were walking in, and they're like. They were thinking like, oh, it's a bar. And,
get a Bud Light.
And yeah, literally, they're like asking like, do y'all have any Miller Lite or Budweiser? And they're like, no, we we're like, we brew our own beer and we serve our own beer. And they're like, so you don't have any like Budweiser? And I'm like, no, dude,
no!
Like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck
It's
out
all
of
the funny
here.
when people come in and like.
Actually, that was me talking to the guy. Get the fuck out of here, man. You don't know
It's funny
what
when
you
people
do.
come to me and they're like, "Can I get a Jack and Coke?"
Oh my god.
I was like, "Sorry, man, we don't have that.
Burleson is down the way.
Try the
outta here.
margaritas; they're better than a Jack and Coke."
Well, we have another one here, courtesy of Michael from Houston. Shout out, love you, brother. This is H-Town Urban South Brewery. This is probably the ones I'm more interested in because on the can, all it says is Oat Ale, Fruity Pebbles.
And it's a picture of Mars. No, not Mars. Jupiter.
Oh yeah, look at that. Steven would know that if he saw The Martian, but he didn't because
Actually, that looked like some like
And
graham
then
cracker
there's
shit or
oats
something like that.
right there on the bottom.
them oats, baby. So let's
But
crack
it's
this
obviously
open.
Picture
We got our
of Jupiter.
sample cups. Gonna fill them up to the room.
Doesn't say where this one's from.
Houston.
Urban South Brewery.
Urban South.
From
So-
Houston.
Yeah, from Houston, Texas. So gonna.
Oh damn.
Known for their shitty streets.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh. That looks
I feel like this is gonna be like a sour, dude.
that was like pineapple soda.
Big pina. Sorry, we just got quiet. Like,
Yeah,
got
sorry,
like
we're,
all
just-
amazed.
we're all amazed at this this beer. So, hey, whoa, this guy over here.
This guy.
So what do you? Okay, so it always says oat ale. I mean, none of us here have had an oat ale. Smelling it, what kind of beer do you think it is?
I mean, like I said, just from first glance, it almost looked like a sour.
I'm getting hints of. I mean, it has a heavy fruit like kind of like smell to it.
There's the color. It's interesting.
I don't know.
Usually sours are this color.
I'm super.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some sours look this color, so it's a.
super
But
eager.
I'm really
Y'all ready?
already.
It's gonna taste like
Hey.
oats.
It tastes like fruity pebbles. It tastes like ale. Do it.
Okay.
You're expecting a sour, and you're getting.
But
Holy shit!
oh man,
You get that sweet.
Ooh.
I love when we try new beer in the show because we're just like, oh,
ooh, delicioso.
I could definitely taste where you get the fruity pebbles from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's. Oh, come on.
It's like
More.
That's good, dude. Man, that's
it's
good.
interesting. Better than this, honestly.
This
Hey,
guy.
I love the Kolsch. Shout out, Alamo. I love you.
Seriously, yeah, I love the Coach, man.
No, I'm just kidding.
But this.
But this though, dude. I mean, this is like.
Let me get another drink in there, you know?
I like the color. This is
I,
what
I
I mean.
definitely taste
I
this.
don't want to see my hands.
As soon
do it.
as,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
soon
you're
as
right,
you as soon as you take a first sip, you definitely taste those oats, and the aftertaste is, I think, is where you get that fruity pebble.
Yeah, for sure. The aftertaste, you get that fruitiness, like that sweet, just
And it's
pure
sweet.
sweetness.
Yeah, and again, like from the color of it, I was expecting like, oh, dude, this is gonna be like maybe like a sour or something, but like, nah, man,
No.
it ain't got no.
But
sour
even the
in there.
smell, like
just a classic ale.
and it's refreshing.
the smell,
It's pretty
I was
refreshing.
expecting like a hoppy kind of like fruity IPA kind of taste, and I did not get that at all. I mean, I got something that was unexpected, but just good unexpected. You know?
Yeah.
That's good. Man, Michael, you're hitting out of the park, bro. I love
Yeah.
it.
The IPA was good. The coconut was good. It is good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But this is my favorite so far.
I'm in the bind right now. I was about to say, which one is my favorite? Man, I'm in the bind.
No, I mean, this is my favorite so far.
No far.
I think I'm gonna have to go coconut for me is my number one.
I'm with Matthew. I'm really digging this. And the coconut one, I was.
But I guess it's just because I love ambers,
yeah,
and I
and
love box.
I like it. I was just hoping for a little more coconutty.
So, yeah, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be too coconutty.
Okay. All right.
So
See, and this one has that sweetness.
I like
to where,
that. I like that it had that subtleness of coconut in it, not a heavy coconut in it. Because I think if it had a heavy coconut in it, I think you would get tired of it too quick.
Yeah, I could
What
see
does
that.
does Barry say in Beer Fest? I want to put his dick in me.
Oh, my dick is having. Oh, who is dicking me? It's coming at 6.0.
Strawberry beer.
All right, so I mean, I want to gush about the beer, but we got some more.
It's just beer
I don't
3.
know. I just beer, man.
Just drink it.
Just drink it, right? Yeah, just drink it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna wreck this right now.
I'm gonna look up at this company real quick. Was it Urban South Brewery?
It's
Yeah.
one of the ones I really wanted to try. Like, I mean, I haven't heard of it, but like, I haven't seen a lot of beer videos, and like, I'm just admiring it. The color, the body, the taste.
Yeah, man,
It's all good.
love it.
Yes, I am over 21.
You sure about that? Yeah. So while Steven's looking up some more info on the beers, on today's episode,
Oh wow, they have two breweries. One's
They
in
have two versions. I was
Houston
like, what?
and one's in New Orleans.
Okay.
Cool.
Where fast paced meets laid back. I like that.
Let's check out their beers here.
Come on.
So
man.
go ahead and keep talking about how do y'all feel about these?
I mean, like I said, I've had the far away, and yeah,
Up and away.
Oh, I'm sorry, up and away. I'm so sorry.
Far and away. This ain't freaking Shrek.
For a hazy IPA, it's good. Like I said, I'm at Matthew. I expect a little more haze to the IPA, but the taste is really good. And of course, for me, Alamo was always like my go-to. That's like my my standard. That's my go-to beer. If I'm at the store, I'm indecisive. I'm either going to either one of two things, either Freetown or Alamo.
And Freetown and Alamo, one of the biggest breweries in town. Two of the biggest breweries in town. One of the few breweries that started here in town.
Yeah, so I'm always going to
kind of kicked off the craft beer scene.
Oh yeah, I'm always going to one of those two. So
And I'm glad there's other breweries in town like Isla Street,
Busted Sandal,
Dos Serranos, Busted Sandal,
Back on Turn,
that are popping up, doing things
dude.
their way.
Hell yeah, man.
Especially like Isla Street. I seen their stuff and it's all experimental.
Yeah, their beers are real experimental. My favorite name for one of their beers is Pill Switch Engage.
Oh,
It's
man.
like their banana, I guess. I think it's an it's
Aren't they the ones that did the Taking Back Porter?
yeah,
or something?
taking what's it called? Taking Back something. Yeah, Taking Back something. But yeah, it's a reference to Taking Back Sunday, which is awesome. I mean, girls being fans.
And they had to tell all your friends cover.
Yeah.
So
As one of their things.
apparently
And it sold
with-
out quick.
with,
I was gonna buy it at the time. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't drinking, but I was gonna buy it just because of the canning.
With Urban South Brewing, it looks like they pretty much started up in New Orleans in 2016, and unfortunately with everything that's going on here in the year 2020, but opened up a tap room in Houston in 2020 in
Oh, wow.
February.
Eesh.
But
Eesh.
I guess they were only open for a limited time until the whole shutdown started happening. But obviously, again, dudettes, support your local breweries. If you are a craft beer enthusiast, support your local breweries. They are doing to go. We just got that law passed in 2019 where you could go to a brewery and buy to go, not just growler fills, but they serve them in cans and stuff like that.
And then once this year popped up, the governor even be like, "No, what? Fucking just sell beer to go anywhere, or alcohol to go anywhere."
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
dumb.
pretty much. But yeah, that was just dumb too. But breweries have been fighting for
And it's kind of BS because you're saying breweries have been fighting for that
for that
chance, and
privilege.
then and then
privilege.
this this whole thing happens, and the government kind of is like,
Yeah.
like now you can go to a fucking
You can go to Taco Cabana and buy
buy
some
a
margaritas.
margarita mix and
Shitty
stuff. That's
margaritas.
fucking tequila, and that's liquor right there.
yeah.
But for those craft beers enthusiasts, support your local breweries.
Not
you
even
know,
not even
everywhere.
enthusiasts. I mean,
Either,
even
like-
if you're just a beer drinker,
You know, and if you
And
want to try something new,
And
and you're
it's-
tired of your Lone Stars and your
Paps.
natty daddies
and your Paps.
shout
Your
out
Paps.
shout out to Damon.
your natty lights.
That motherfucker, he posted a story. He's like, has Frito in his fridge and he grabs a natty daddy. I'm like, come on, bro.
Get out of here.
But yeah, guys, I mean, now more than ever, these craft breweries need you guys' help, especially if you watch the show. If you're watching the show and you're drinking a Bud Light, then get the fuck out of here. No, just kidding. But
We love
Walk out of here and go to your local brewery.
yeah,
And then come back.
And then
yeah,
come back.
then come back. Yeah, but yeah, no, for real, I mean, like the TABC and our governor is, you know, for some reason or other has it in for
Small
businesses
businesses.
and especially breweries in this state. So breweries in this state are really struggling. There have been a handful of breweries that unfortunately have closed. That means people out of jobs. That means people who love doing what they're doing aren't allowed to do what aren't allowed to do what they want to do and what they love to do for you guys. So do your part. Get your beer to go. You know, you have these breweries that also do food to go, like Back on Turned,
Kunstler.
Kunstler. You know, so you know, just any way to support these people. I mean, like, you know, even if you've never been there before, you don't know what to
I think
order.
Alamo was doing some food to go for a while.
They were, and then they stopped for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
So I mean, like
Hopefully
I said,
it'll start back up. But
I mean,
Probably
like, just, you know, like, even if you've never
said
been to the brewery, you don't know what to order, go up to them and talk to them, and they'll walk you through it, and they'll, you
and
know,
me from working at a brewery, you know, I'm always educational. You know, I always tell people, like, if you ain't used to this, then try this real quick, and then come back to me, and you want to try something new, I'll recommend something new.
yeah, man.
A lot of people never tried ambers before, and I was like, "Well, try the amber." Like our
man,
amber is one of our best-selling, you know,
Hell
beers,
yeah.
beers in the market right now. So, I mean, if you don't want to pick one up, if you don't want to decide today, you can always just decide, like, hey, maybe I will try it. Just pick it up at your local HEB.
Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, more than ever, that these breweries really need our help, and it's up to us as a society, to help them out. You know, that's what we promote here on the show, is being a part of a community that helps each other out. So let's just do that.
and that's
help
what
each other
the
out.
craft beer really is. It's a big community. I mean, a lot of breweries help each other out by doing collaboration beers together. They support each other. They're not against each other. You know, it's like one big family. You know, so there's really never no bad blood in that as well. So that's what, you know, what we love about the craft beer community,
And, you know,
and everybody pretty much knows each other too.
Especially here in San Antonio, like, you know, we're just the biggest smallest city in Texas, so everyone around town knows each other.
Yeah, well, not even that. Like I said, like, I mean, this week, you know, was the first time I've ever met Michael from Houston. I've never met him. You know, I've talked to him, you know, maybe on social media here and there. Never met him in person.
Message back and forth on Instagram.
Yeah, and you know, and I met him, and it's like I met him, and it was like talking to a friend that I haven't seen in years. I mean, we hit it off, and he's the same way. He's all about community. He loves to see,
Damn, that's
you
good
know,
as
not
fuck.
only just people supporting the cause, but for us, Mexican representation in that, and and it's not just like a quote unquote white thing, like that's how people think, like, oh, the craft beer is for
certain genre of people,
certain people, but no,
Especially not here in San Antonio.
Hell no. I mean,
All
go
San
to
Antonio breweries,
I mean,
like Isla Street.
go to Weathering
Los
Souls.
Serranos,
It's a
right?
black owned, black
Yeah.
owned business, and they do great things there.
And you haven't tried the Black is Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
I still want to try that one.
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't
but
tried it
yeah.
from Red of Souls, but I tried that Back on Turn. It's the same recipe.
Yeah, they all have the
Yeah.
same recipe.
So it's,
just kind of like, I think they just kind of do a little tweak here or there,
and,
but
it's good. Like, I liked it a lot.
Yeah. So, like I said, I mean, do your part. And we hope you guys do your part. And like I said, get your beer to go. Get a nice 6-pack or a nice 4-pack of 16 ounces, or just good beer
Or,
that's nice and
You can
cold.
also go to the local local store HEB.
Yeah, you got
and
Viva, you got
can-
Alamo, Freetail, Busted Sando in the stores. I mean, they're there for you guys to.
and
to-
from other breweries as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they're there. So I mean, that's all we want is for people to try more beers and to just do your part.
Even support some of our friends. Texas Beer Company from Taylor.
Happy birthday to JD.
Happy birthday, JD, and Fort Tap
Fort
from
Tap,
Austin.
Hops and Grains.
Hops and Grains.
We'll hope they're doing good.
Yeah.
They're I follow them on Instagram. They seem to be doing well. Fort Tap's always I think they're currently open right now.
Yeah,
So-
I think TABC finally put a little bit of a leeway so that breweries can open up in their tap rooms now because Kunstler just announced it, and I know the owner from Kunstler, what's her name is Vera, is like one of the ones that's been real vocal about this whole situation, and
as she should be.
and and that's the thing though too is all the breweries here, and I'm sure all, even in other cities in Texas, they were all following the protocols, because of the pandemic going on, whereas like other like restaurants and bars they weren't.
Yeah.
And because of them, the breweries had to suffer, just because of the 51%.
Yeah.
And which kind of
Fucking
bites because
fucking luxury.
it's like you can't always just say that one is gonna be doing better over than the other, or the one is because of their sales of certain things over the other. You can't do that. I mean, the 51% is because of the whole concealed to carry.
Yeah. Dumb.
But I mean, which is dumb is because I've worked in a restaurant, and we've all worked in restaurants, and we know that people have gone, over, they went over their limits on certain beverages in restaurants. So you can't say that just because they're the restaurant, restaurant sells more food, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but sometimes people don't even go to the restaurant just to order food. They go to the restaurants to drink and to for the happy hours.
If anything, I would say more bartenders at breweries, be more responsible in that. Like,
exactly.
You know what? No, I'm gonna cut you off. Like, no, you had enough. Like, I've seen even in craft beer bars, like I've seen more bartenders be more responsible as opposed to like any old bar like on a St. Mary's strip. Like they'll serve anybody and for however long, they don't care, they're just trying to make their money.
Yeah, exactly. Even at restaurants too, someone unfortunately, I'm not gonna say where I've worked before, but unfortunately some of my coworkers will keep serving because they feel like they're gonna get a bigger tip out of it. Me, I would cut them off. I'm like, no, I'd be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you off because you've overindulged,
Yeah.
There is one time where me working at a brewery, I've seen enough of people being drunk before where I have to like be like, no, like when even like the bartenders even came up to me like telling like, hey, like this person had enough, like we can't serve them anymore. So working at a brewery, it's way different than working at like a bar. But I have seen people at bars be more responsible.
Yeah.
But you do get those people who are like I just want to make more money.
We get my tip and get my my whatever, my commission, my pay.
Yeah, whatever. But.
So yeah, guys, like I said, but like I said, the best we can do as a community is do our part and help out these these struggling breweries and
because they are businesses and they definitely are small businesses. Yep. And a lot of them too, they're not just working in their breweries. They're they're doing their breweries and still working full-time jobs on the side.
Yeah.
To try to keep afloat with everything.
That went down wrong.
So again, once we're like what we're saying is support your local breweries. Get your beers to go. I think right now some tap rooms are open. I believe.
Like,
don't.
As of today, I think the TABC is like lifting up some restrictions. Again, we've seen in the past that they just reversed that. So
yeah,
take it with a grain of salt.
But for sure, Back on Turn's open. There's still a new thriving brewery that started at the end of December and officially opened up like sometime
in February.
Like in February, mid-January.
Because I went a couple times before the whole pandemic.
And they're still open.
Shout out to homeboy Aaron. But yeah, guys. So do your part. We can't stress that enough. But yeah, I mean, aside from having more beers on this show that we're gonna bring to you guys, we have some.
We're gonna get to some geek stuff.
Some
movie and show stuff.
Aside from the serious stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into
some of the important stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into some Emmy nominations, preferably, 2 shows in general, and some other shows.
At least a couple of shows for sure. But
so I mean, we're gonna dive into all that. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get back to it.
Yep.
Hey guys, we are back, geeking and drinking, episode 44. I don't know what that was, but we are back either way. Episode 44. You got Matthew, you got Steven, you got Eddie, the blonde-haired basic bitch over here. We had a lot of beer today. And we have more beer for you guys today. So we obviously we had Up and Away. Okay. We had the Kolsch from Alamo. We got the
Hops off the press. Also from Alamo.
We got the
Oat Ale, Fruity Pebbles from...
Which we could definitely say is probably one of our favorites, all of us. I mean, except for yours. Yours favorite was the Also Coco from 11 Below Brewery. And we have 2 new beers coming at you guys. So
I'm definitely gonna say that one, the Coco one, is my favorite one out of the Pebbles, because when I was finishing drinking this one, I could feel that I could get tired of this one a little quicker.
Okay.
No.
You shut your mouth.
I'm getting tired of this.
So
that I can drink like a gallon of it.
So since Matthew brought us this beer, I'm gonna let him introduce it.
Yeah. So this is the Prickly Juice.
Holy shit!
Prickly Pear, and it has a pretty pinkish color.
Oh wow! I did not expect that at all.
So it's a Gose from. It's actually a collab. It's one of the Roadmap Breweries Detour series from Roadmap and Freetail. So, obviously, from the name, it's prickly pear juice. Plus, that he said pickle juice, but I don't think it's pickle juice in there.
Well, I
think it's pickled prickly pear.
Oh, okay. But it says prickle juice. That's where I was. That was where I was confused at.
So it's pickled.
Sorry, we're all
pickled prickly pear juice.
We're all dyslexic, so.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Prickly juice.
It's funny because
prickly pear goose. Okay.
I sent a tweet about something about patience earlier, and instead of spelling patience like Pitence, I spelled patience like a doctor patient.
Dude, I'm gonna love this one.
You love Goshes.
I'm gonna love this one. Matt, hurry up and finish. Hurry up and finish that.
Dude, I honestly was not expecting that color,
dude.
I was expecting like a more of a like the.
It reminds
the
me
Kolsch.
of the Viking we had from Kunstler, that IPA, the
pink
Brute,
Pink Brute.
Pink Brute. Oh, dude, that one was so good.
That's another one, Matt. That's another one you missed out on.
They don't have it. They don't have it anymore.
It's a strawberry raspberry Brute IPA. Okay, so we all got our glasses poured for the prickly juice, prickly pear goose. Pros. Sorry, Matthew's already tried it, so we're.
It's alright, I tried it.
Plus, he's getting more of the samples, so.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
God damn it! It is smooth like a motherfucker. Woo!
When I tried that for the first time, I was just like, "Oh man!"
It's like a juice, dude.
When me and Eddie tried the one from Kunstler, the Viking, the Brute IPA, we were both like, "Ooh, give me more."
I like Brute IPAs; they're pretty good, sparkly.
Yeah, but that one was a strawberry raspberry Brute IPA.
So, and it had like the similar color to this. It was a little bit more crimson, but it was similar.
Kind of reminds me of one from Blue Owl, who makes all the sour beers.
Oh, I love Blue Owl.
Their tropical brute sour.
Have you had that one?
I had it before.
Oh my god,
it's delicious.
I want to try it, but god damn it, that fucking 6-pack costs $15.
Oh my god, I am not gonna spend that money.
When I bought it, like it was like $13
Yeah,
I took it to the beach. It was nice beach beer, nice summer beer.
Hey, dude, so for your birthday, I think that's what we're gonna have to buy.
All right, I'm down for it.
It's good. Like it's fruity. It's sour.
Yeah,
sparkly, like citrusy.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Like,
citrusy.
I saw them like, oh, and I put it in my basket and I look up.
It's more
14. Okay, nope.
Maybe next time.
It's more or less drinking a cider, but it's not a cider; it's a beer.
Yeah, so it's like a step. Yeah. It for those of you who like are like cider drinkers, like a friend of mine, she likes cider, so I'm trying to get her into beer, and so that's probably one I'll introduce her to.
Ciders could be cool.
So on top of this
You keep telling
prickly
yourself that.
juice that we're
I
drinking
like
here,
ciders, but
we have another one, courtesy of Michael.
God damn, Michael.
Here's another
another amazing one.
We got another hazy IPA.
Hazy.
It better be hazy where I can't see.
And this one is brought to us by Sigma Brewing Co. in Houston, Texas. It's coming in at 7.5.
And what makes this one also cool about it, just like the way the Up and Away is from No Label,
This
is it's got a theme to it, and this has got a total recall theme.
And what's the name of it?
Start the Reactor.
Start the Reactor, baby. So I don't know, just by the can, I'm super excited to try this out.
Damn, Michael, dude. Dude. God, I wish you were here, bro. I wish you were here. Oh. Damn, dude,
Oh,
dude, you no,
yeah,
I can't even see
my.
it.
That's
Here you
what
go.
I'm waiting for.
Get some. Dude.
Do up to the fucking Alamo company now. Leave some for Steve. Oh my god, that is
Damn.
cloudy like right there.
Still a lot in here.
Yeah, if there's any more, I'm gonna want to go up to this line right here.
Hey, you got the last pour from the other one.
This is what I was waiting for.
I'm saying I'm only going to go up to the line. If there's any more, I'll hand it over to you guys.
Oh man, this is what I was waiting for. This where I can't see.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Holy shit!
I can't.
There,
even,
that's you guys right there.
Let me get some more.
That's you guys
You
right
have it
there.
already filled to the top. Oh my god. I'm so glad I can drink again.
Aren't you glad you came to this episode?
Dude, I can't even see the light.
Go for it, Matt. That's all you, bro.
I can't even see the light.
I was gonna drink it out of the can.
Go for it, man. Damn, yeah, you're right. You can't even see.
Steven's scared.
I am, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You ever seen that meme of that girl who was like trying to the kombucha? She's like, that's how I feel about that. Delicious as fuck.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I feel like my breath was like you can just see my breath.
The moment it hits
See
your
my
lips.
breath.
The moment it hits your lips.
I like that better than. I hate to say it.
Damn.
I don't want to pick favorites, but
I gotta take a picture of these beers that we have right in front of you.
I like it better than.
You have a pretty
Up and Away.
pink, kind of like just light beer, and you have a heavy little,
Look at that.
a heavy boy, a thick boy, a thick boy. Yeah.
That boy thick.
That boy thick.
That's what she said.
That was a thick boy.
A thick ass boy.
Damn, dude. I feel like this is like the stuff that you get like at the bottom of the barrel shit right there, dude.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Thank you, Michael. We love you, bro. This is what we do in this show. This is what the show's all about, baby. Yeah.
Woo.
Now try to read those nominations.
Dude.
Okay, guys. So we've talked about beer. We talked about the politics of beer. Support your breweries, local. Always support local. Always
support local.
So now we're gonna get into the other side of geeking and drinking, which is not the drinking,
geeking
but the
part.
geeking part of it.
I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, we were geeking out about beer, so I think it was still geeking there.
yeah, hell yeah.
Because geeking and drinking is all about just geeking out on anything and everything. I mean, you can geek out on, Alamo. You can geek out on beer. You can geek out on his fucking crazy blonde hair. Whatever. But
Geek out on tattoos.
Geek out on
Betrayed,
tattoos.
I got 2 new tattoos in the last 2 weeks. This one's I got yesterday. This one I got 2 weeks ago. It's still itchy, and that's why you see me slap it sometimes.
Yeah.
slap in the bath.
Because you can't just scratch it, because then I'll miss
Dude,
I'll mess it up.
honestly,
But there was
mine
one time-
I was like,
Dude, there was one time where I woke up in the middle of the night and I forgot I had this, and I was just scratching it. And I was just like, I have my tattoo.
Okay, so guys, we are in Emmy season, which is the TV award ceremony,
Shit.
we're not gonna go through. We're not gonna go through like every show that's nominated, but we're gonna go through the ones that we've enjoyed. So
The important ones.
Yeah. So
Every show is important.
and honestly, one of the ones that we're gonna tackle has.
Well, okay.
Subject matter.
Okay. I'll let you take the lead.
I know what you want to say. Actually, let's talk about this one real quick because I think this is one of our favorites. I know you said you.
Oh man.
I think
Sorry.
both of you guys haven't finished the second season or whatever, but it's a comedy from FX. What We Do in the Shadows.
I haven't seen the second season yet.
Which is based off of Taika Waititi's, I forgot what year it came out, but it's What We Do in the Shadows mockumentary
It came
film.
out last year. Oh no,
The film.
the show came out last year.
Yeah, so if you don't know what it's about, it's a mockumentary film, which, if you don't know what that is, watch The Office. That's what that is. It's a mockumentary.
Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Rec. Yeah, so that's what that is.
Yeah. So, what was that other one that?
In
30 Rock.
No, not 30 Rock, but the one that they were both on SNL. Bill Hader and Fred.
Harmison?
Yeah, did that was on IFS.
Not Portlandia.
No, not Portlandia.
I don't know. I have not seen. I thought it was on the show. I know it's Portlandia.
Portlandia is a sketch show.
Yeah,
Portlandia
that's
is a sketch show, but they did whatever. But
Yeah,
anyways, it was kind of
Not
it was kind of the same flow. That it was a mockumentary.
That's what a mockumentary is.
I know I saw one where they were like party, like there was one where I saw that when they were like party,
Kind of like
caterers, like party caterers.
Oh, you're talking about that one with
Party Down.
Yeah,
Party Down.
That show was fucking cool. But anyway, The Office and Parks and Rec is a perfect example of what a mockumentary is. So What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, is a mockumentary about vampires living in Staten Island. And if that isn't enough to just hook you, you gotta watch the movie because it's Taika Waititi, and he stars and he directs along with Jermaine Clemente from Flight of the Conchords. If you don't know who he is, also if you've seen
Jennifer Schmuggs,
he's the one dressed in
the artist.
Well, the movie takes place in New Zealand.
Yeah, so
And the movie takes place in New Zealand.
And I saw the movie.
It was an indie movie.
I saw the movie recently, and that was funny.
Still need to watch the goddamn movie.
And it's hilarious.
Matthew,
It's hilarious
that-
when they're at the clubs and
Matthew,
they can't go in. And
that one opening scene, he's just
He's like, oh.
It's just it's so funny.
Anyway.
But yes, What We Do in the Shadows is a TV show that's
It's a
based off of
great
the
TV
movie.
show.
And yeah, it's a
Oh
TV
my
show.
God.
If it's anything to the movie, it's just great. Season 1 was hilarious. And it follows a group of vampires that are living in Staten
What I love
Island.
about it is the main characters you may not even be familiar with, but it has a lot of supporting characters in it. Like Craig Robinson came out in one episode.
And then season 2, Mark Hamill made a cameo too.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, what? Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then
And then there's that one episode where all the vampires.
that's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Kate Blanchett, and that's the first season.
yeah, I was gonna say like
Kate
first season, Kate
Blanchett,
Blanchett,
Wesley Snipes,
Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens.
What's her name? The one who played the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah,
Doctor
Kate
Strange.
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett.
No,
Yeah, Sorcerer
Yeah.
Supreme from Doctor Strange.
I thought it was like Tilsa something.
Oh, Tilda Swinton.
Oh yeah. Why do we think of Kate Blanchett?
Because they almost look the same.
Oh, yeah.
They're both beautiful.
Kate
They're
Blanchett
both
came out
awesome
in Thor,
people.
Ragnarok.
I love how
And Taika Waititi and Clement both
yeah,
also.
I love how Wesley Snipes' internet keeps going in and out.
He's like,
We're already past
he's like,
that.
can you hear me?
Oh, and Batista came out in it.
Oh yeah,
He was one of the vampires in question, but for something else.
I remember that.
And then Nick Rose comes out in it.
okay. So yeah, I mean, obviously this show is a comedy series and it's funny. So what nominations did it get for the Emmys?
Obviously, it got Outstanding Comedy Series, which I really hope it wins because, I mean, it is freaking hilarious. Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series.
Twice? Did you get nominated twice for that?
I think it's just.
Probably for both of them. Maybe I don't know.
The two writers. I mean, there were different writers.
Production design, casting.
Outstanding casting, single camera, picture editing,
a bunch of like technical categories, sound editing,
writing for a comedy. I mean, like I said, it only got eight nominations, but still,
well deserved.
I wish the actors themselves would have gotten some type of nomination. Especially either Garrett, the actor that played Guillermo, or I mean even all four of them. I mean all four of them are just freaking hilarious. And then you also have five of them.
Yeah, people half drunk.
You have what's his name, the energy vampire.
Craig Robinson.
No, not Craig Robinson.
Colin Robinson.
Colin Robinson,
who plays Nate on The Office.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny when he's like, "We got people half drunk," and he's like, "Whoa, where did he find a liquor cellar?" And I was like, "No, they're half drunk.
They're half drunk, like half their blood of the."
Like, if you're not gonna drain them fully, then
just get a Sharpie.
Then lay some newspapers down.
just get a Sharpie and label them.
Oh, dude, I mean, even from the beginning, even the I forget the actor's name, but the one that played the little boy in The Sixth Sense comes out in like the first two episodes.
Oh,
Joe
Olsen.
Something Joe Olstein or something.
Yeah,
like that.
But he was also in The Boys too.
He was also in Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, he was also in The Boys, Silicon Valley.
Yeah, you know how.
I think the movie Entourage. I think he was in the movie Entourage.
Oh, okay.
You know how he ended up in.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the movie.
you know what?
You know how he ended in The Boys.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait for season 2, man.
Oh my god.
Have you seen that clip with the whale?
I haven't seen it. I know there's a clip with them in the deep.
Yeah.
With the whale and stuff like that. I haven't seen it.
I was like, oh, that's worse than the dolphins.
But speaking of clips, I know I'm going off subject here, but have y'all seen the first 2 minutes of New Mutants?
Yes.
No.
It starts off crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been waiting for that movie for the longest time.
Like 2 years.
And you guys know that I was when it first came out. I was one that was super excited about it, and when it got the first postponed, and they got the second postponed.
To the point where it's been a year since it's supposed to come out.
You guys kind of like flew off of it, and I was still kind of like, no.
I mean, I've still been excited
I'm
for
ready
it.
for it.
I mean, I've always kind of just wanted it. I'm just
but how do you feel about it now? Now that
I just want them to release it. I don't care if it's on VOD.
Okay, and I don't care if it comes out.
Well,
even
on Disney Plus because like Fox owns Disney now.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know what they're doing.
They still come on both ends.
I don't care if it does or not. But I'm just saying, like, are you after? I haven't seen the 2 minute clip yet, but after seeing that 2 minute clip, are you like, somewhat excited to see it?
Hell yeah!
I know at one point you were like, whatever.
So like, I know the director kind of came out and said like, well, there's a reason why we haven't released it on like, streaming services yet, because like there's contracts we all signed.
Yeah, but that's just like, come on,
we can't release it yet.
Like
like Disney Plus has already put on X-Men, Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse on there already, right?
Yeah. And I finally saw X-Men. What was it? Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say this. Okay, yes, it was a terrible movie, but I liked it for what it was. I kind of saw it as like
it was not
nothing.
It was not really terrible, but it was not
good.
It was way better than the last time. I'll put it at that.
I took away if it was nothing.
If I had a choice to watch one of 2 X-Men movies, and I had only to pick The Last Stand and The Dark Phoenix, I would pick The Dark Phoenix.
Probably, yeah. But honestly, because like.
For me, it'd be a tough choice. I was like,
I forgot what I was going to say.
Dark Phoenix because it doesn't have Wolverine.
I guess because they kind of finally killed off.
It does have Wolverine.
No, it doesn't.
They killed off Mystique.
Oh no, Apocalypse has Wolverine.
Apocalypse has
Wolverine.
Whereas Weapon X.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that's the only takeaway I got from Apocalypse.
I think that's that was the only thing I really liked about Apocalypse was that they actually showed him in his Weapon X form.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're never gonna see that guy again. Okay, so going back to the Emmys.
Rhymes with Wolverine.
But Logan is always going to be the best X-Men movie.
Days of Future Past?
Wolverine.
Days of
Logan.
Future Past. I mean, because, yes, Logan is great for what it is.
I'm not going to lie, though. I really enjoyed the Wolverine.
I enjoyed that movie, too. Because I like
the samurai,
aspect
of it. But Days of Future Past, come on.
I mean, I like Days of Future Past.
I don't want your future.
But Logan.
I don't want your suffering. That fucking acting, come on, bro. Like, oh.
Okay, but I mean,
dude,
It was the better of the newer trilogy they made. Or fourlogy.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You know, and it was kind of like it's its own little kind of like, oh, let's reset, whatever, this and that. I get it has it, but you cannot deny that feeling it gave you afterwards when you see James Marsden and what's her name that plays Jean Grey. Like that's kind of like she's like, hi Logan, like, oh my god,
meh.
Oh my god, I saw it with you.
I was more excited that Halle Berry came back to replace Storm. I really liked her as Storm, other than the first movie, because of that stupid line.
Oh my god! You know what happens to a
toad when it's struck by lightning?
Same thing happens to everything else.
I was like, okay, cool.
So anticlimactic. Like, okay. So stupid.
Anyways,
You can't blame her though. That's just
That's
the
just
writing.
bad writing.
terrible writing. That's just lazy writing.
I'm sure she was
right
like,
there.
what the fuck?
Oh my god.
You really want me to say this?
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, so let's move on to another show that was widely praised this past year. Well, last year, right?
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
But
Because
it's in consideration for this year, which is The Mandalorian, Disney Plus's first original series that they launched
And
their
first
platform
Star Wars
with.
series,
Which-
live action series.
Which, I mean, come on, guys. It knocked it out of the park. I mean, yeah, all around.
Dave Filoni.
Dave Filoni. Come on, Steven.
Dave Filoni, who was one of the, producers, people who worked on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was a director.
He was the director on a couple episodes, and he also, worked on all of the Clone Wars, all of Rebels. And,
okay, so
and he
let's-
directed episodes of The Mandalorian.
Okay, so let's get to these nominations because we have about 6
We'll
minutes.
do a few. Definitely got outstanding musical composition,
Which
for
is
a series.
the music is the same guy who did the music for the Creed movies. So I mean, you could tell
It's not
that
John Williams.
No, it's not John Williams. No,
Taika Waititi nominated for outstanding character voiceover performance.
IG-11.
IG-11.
I mean, come on.
I can't even tell with him either.
Hit
I can't.
Giancarlo
Esposito.
for outstanding guest actor in a drama series, which I'm not gonna lie, yes, even though he came out in the last two episodes, I mean that was a surprise, especially the end when he draws out the dark saber.
The dark saber. Oh, mom,
dude.
bro.
Which you've seen in both Clone Wars and
Rebels.
Outstanding drama series. It was also nominated. The Mandalorian was nominated for outstanding. Oh, we already did that one. Outstanding single camera picture editing.
Yeah, obviously a bunch of technical
so-
awards,
You know,
sound editing,
of
You
course
know,
they got the big.
I
Of
just-
course they got the big ones too.
stunt coordination.
Yeah, I just feel cinematography.
Cinematography, obviously.
it was the
Fantasy,
best.
sci-fi costumes,
Prosthetic makeup.
special effects, stuff like that.
So a lot of technical.
Unfortunately,
awards.
Pedro Pascal couldn't get nominated because the
There's that debate
The
of-
Emmys have like this rule that you have to show 60%.
Even though he showed his face at
the very end.
at the very end, he was
But-
like, oh. I was like, oh, it's Pedro Pascal the whole time.
But
Come
like
on.
I think there's like a certain percentage that you have to show your face in the actual series to be nominated.
And watch, like in season 2, they're probably gonna have him take off his helmet more.
No shit, right?
That's gonna be so.
Hey, but if season 2, I mean, from what we hear,
and I know too because there was always that debate too because of the Mandalorians in the cartoons. And the animated series, they're always taking off their helmets.
And then they're like, I can't take off my helmet.
You know, especially Sabine, in Rebels. And
she always took it off. She never had her helmet on.
Even in the Clone Wars, they took them off.
Yeah, but it's like, come on. It's like...
Okay, so real quick, I mean, we have a couple minutes left, but what do you guys think about this recently announced, what are they called? The Wild Bunch? The stormtroopers that were in
the Bad Batch.
Oh, the Bad Batch. What do you guys think about this Bad
excited.
Batch series?
We're gonna get a post Clone Wars.
I was kind of skeptical about it when they were first coming out in the beginning of the Clone Wars, so the first 4 episodes. But after watching it, I was like, dude, I would love to see a series
because
like
we see the Bad Batch in Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that rescue him. Remember they rescue him and from the droid army.
No, that was Death Watch.
The Death Watch.
Oh, that was the Death Watch,
which they make an appearance in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. See, so I'm confused.
See, we should talk about the Clone Wars season 7.
Oh, we did already. I mean, Steven cried.
Wow. Talk about it again.
I mean, okay, so how do you feel about it?
Well, I like it. Well, after this.
Yeah, we'll be right
after
back.
this next break.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Because I also need.
We'll be right back.
What's going on? Because my microphone wasn't on. What's going on, guys? Episode 44, Geeking and Drinking. As always, you got Eddie, you got
Matt,
Steven,
and you got
Steven.
Say it again.
Steven.
All right, we got Steven,
Matt,
here. And so we're here. Obviously, you can see right in front of us, we have a shit load of beer, courtesy of Michael, aka
and
Cricket from Houston.
Another one we're gonna open up here soon.
Yeah, we got another one here. I'm gonna introduce him in a second. Yeah, guys, we we're just going through some Emmy nominations, talking about this, talking about that. But before we get into all that, we just left off earlier with some thoughts about this latest season of Clone Wars, season 7, the last season. I mean, you obviously heard me and Steven talk about it in past episodes, but we have not got Matthew's thoughts on it. So I'm gonna pass it on to you, Matt. What did you think of the last season of Clone Wars?
I liked it a lot. I mean, I'm just kidding. So, like, when they mentioned the Bad Batch, that reminded me of, like, oh, fuck, like, I forgot there was a whole season 7 of Clone Wars, and I watched that, and I was emotional. I started watching in Clone Wars sometime last year, during, like, when I was watching The Mandalorian. It helped, because I found out, like, oh, like, Disney Plus is going to make a season 7 of the Clone Wars. It's going to come out sometime, beginning of, toward the beginning of this year.
Well, I got a cool question. Did you watch any of them before Disney Plus, or?
Yeah, I would watch some of the new the episodes on Cartoon Network when it was airing on Cartoon Network.
Okay, because when I first watched Clone Wars is when they still had them on Netflix before they got taken off Netflix.
I had it when it was on Cartoon Network still, and so I watched some of the episodes. When I went to go rewatch like the seasons like all in like continuous order. I was like, oh, I saw this episode before. Like this is the one about the pirates. This is the one about like the Duchess. This is the one about fucking Yoda.
Yeah,
being Yoda. So it was funny. I saw this meme. Or like in Attack of the Clones 2. I mean, Attack of the Clones 2. In episode 2, Attack of the Clones, when like the clones attack, Yoda was like, "Focus your fire on that chip," and then the clone turned and was like, "Did you just speak normal?" And then since Yoda's like looking like,
that reminded me of from Superbad, where they're talking like Yoda, and they're like, "Ooh," talking like Yoda. He goes, "That's Yoda from Attack of the Clones." Just like, no, he's from Empire. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Empire.
Attack of the Clones.
At least Return to Jedi.
But that's a funny one. So they like,
and just
it is a prequel series.
Talking about this whole Star Wars stuff too is you bring that up, and I still always reference when people talk about Lord of the Rings. I always reference there is only one return, and it's not of the king; it is of the Jedi from Clerks 2. It's like, damn. Dude.
So okay, so
I just made some super nerd throw up.
so leading up, okay, so obviously the Bad Batch, was the main focus of the first couple of episodes, and then we started digging into the juicy stuff,
Well,
the last. Was only like 8 episodes long, right?
No, because then the next 3 were just
just
of Ahsoka, which were kind of you could either watch or skip.
Throwaway.
Yeah, they're
filler. They're filler.
Filler episodes, just to kind of reintroduce her. I guess
it's just her like, not part of the Jedi Order.
Yeah,
like, I can't,
I'm a gray Jedi.
But I can't say I'm part of I was part of the Jedi Order to these fucking people living down in the slums.
Yeah,
of Coruscant, and of course she helps out. This mechanic. And then to go on a job still.
Which they were just throwaway characters.
Yeah, and then after that, that was the first time we've seen those characters in the show, the series.
Which kind of sucks though, because I would not mind even seeing those characters in future episodes of something.
Yeah, and we could see him in something. We could see him. That's not throwaway everything, because Saul Guerrero was turned into live action in Rogue One. He was in the Fallen Order.
5th season, the beginning 5th seasons.
It was like 4th, 5th season of the Return of the Clone Wars.
Of the Clone Wars,
and he also
young Saul Guerrero.
He also appeared in Rogue One.
Well, Rebels.
I guess Rebels too.
Yeah.
And he also appeared in the Star Wars game, the Star Wars The Fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
Or Fallen Jedi Order, something like that.
But his actual live action character didn't appear until Rogue One. But by Rogue One is when he was kind of already going senile and getting older.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the actor who played Forrest
Whitaker.
He also did the voice, the motion capture for the game, the Jedi Fallen Order,
and he played the voice for the Clone Wars.
He did,
and Rebels. Well, at least for Rebels, I know he did for Rebels.
Yeah, Rebels for sure. Yeah. So okay, so what we really want to hear about is your reaction to the last 4 episodes, given the lead up to Order 66, not Darth. I shouldn't say Darth anymore, but Maul's and Ahsoka Tano's confrontation. So emotional, just so much emotion behind it. What were your thoughts?
That's what I was looking for throughout the whole series, the whole season. It was okay, I like the Bad Batch. They're cool characters. I'm glad they're making a TV show out of them after Order 66. The whole 3 fillers was Ahsoka. I was like, it was whatever. But the last 4 episodes,
Jesus,
I was like, oh,
some of the best TV.
The fucking the Siege of Mandalore. And then the last 2 episodes, the Order 66, I was just like,
oh my god, Order 66 with Rex.
Yeah, that's
Rex.
Oh my god,
we were talking about off air, just Rex's struggle, and given me, someone who hasn't really kept up with it much, but I know who Rex is and I know who Ahsoka Tano is and I know their relationship, and like I said, I watched that and I felt that, I said I have never watched it religiously.
His struggle, he's struggling to fight, God. You see the tear going down his face. I was like, oh.
I was crying.
I was like,
yes.
Okay, what did you think about the part where Ahsoka was feeling the Force with Anakin, and you hear Mace Windu and don't let him kill me, Anakin. And
you hear the events played out in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, you hear that one part from Revenge of the Sith.
Here he comes.
And then not only that, but you see Maul, his eyes just
he's just because he felt it too.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I was
God.
so the whole time when I was watching Revenge of the Sith for the first time, Ahsoka and Darth Maul were feeling this energy too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude. Like, come on, like Dave Filoni.
Okay, and then when they finally got to the parts with Darth Maul and Mandalorian, did you see Solo?
No.
The movie Solo?
Yeah, I saw Solo.
Okay. You remember
Underrated.
Paul Bettany's character?
Oh yeah,
Drayden?
there was a cameo of him.
Yeah, told you. I
damn it.
told you.
Yeah,
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
See, I knew it wasn't.
Because
Hey.
that's when he was a part of his crime syndicate. Like they
Yeah.
even like mention it in the
Crimson
series.
Sun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Crimson Sun.
Can we all agree that Solo's underrated?
Yes.
they even there was I think it was in season 6 or 5 where he invaded the Crimson Suns
Yeah.
and he took over.
Dude, can we please get a Crimson Sun show? Like, can we please? With Kira and Maul, like, can we just please?
Well, apparently Kira, Darth Maul is supposed to reappear in the Kenobi series.
I hope so. I hope so. Okay, so a little break from that. We're gonna. Ooh. Okay, I just saw the alcohol in this. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Luckily, we're sharing it.
We got our last. Well, not our last. We have 2 more in the fridge, but this is the last 16-ounce hazy IPA from Great Heights Brewing Company. Obviously in Houston, Texas. Okay, so
Obviously.
make sure.
Obviously,
Where
the city with the
where
most
were
shittiest
you
streets.
when they brewed the Ladder to Heaven? This is the Ladder to Heaven, the hazy IPA, and it's sitting at, ladies and gentlemen, 8.5.
I had stronger.
Hey.
We want it stronger. Remember that? What was that one with the monk on front of it? The tripod from Oak Hills.
Oh,
The was it one Freaky Deaky?
Freaky D.
Freaky Deaky.
Oh man, that one was saying like at 10, dude.
Shout out to Josh. I love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Alrighty.
I think there was one I had.
Can you see?
I think there was one triple where I had that was 13%.
Hey,
And triples are like gravity.
they're
beers,
sneaky,
man.
dude.
I was like, oh fuck! I was like 13%,
Right there,
and
right
it was
there.
a 6-pack too. It wasn't just a single beer; it was a 6-pack.
No, the ones that we have were a 4-pack, dude. You can't even see yourself in this one either. You can see a shadow, but
Place up to the Alamo and give me some more, and then you can have the rest.
See, this is what I like. This is the shit I like.
Hell yeah.
You can't see it.
all right, John Cena,
Looks
chill
like
the fuck out.
looks like a nice fucking.
No, I'm good.
Looks like a nice glass of orange juice.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh
We're just
shit!
Spilling
Oh,
beer
shit.
today.
You wasted.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, ooh, getting a little freaky diggy there.
This is the Ladder to Heaven, ladies and gentlemen, from Great Heights Brewing Company in Houston, Texas. Shout out, Michael. You're killing us today, bro.
You're the man, bro. You're the
You know,
man. You're the man.
I didn't want to mention this, but we should have.
You-
Y'all guys should have
okay.
done close-ups of all the beers.
Oh no, I'm gonna get a close up after.
Oh, we're
this.
gonna do some pictures or.
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Whatever.
So
Don't listen to
whenever
me.
you guys are ready, pros. Cheers!
Something.
Cheers!
That one scene where they say in Spanish when they take shots. Ooh,
Woo!
I like that better than which ones that we had.
Start the
This
reactor
one and
and
this
up,
one.
up and away.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it's a little more flavorful than. Okay,
Wow.
Start the
It's a
reactor.
little more flavor than this one, but
It's heavier than this one.
It's heavier
more
for sure.
flavor than that one.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with this guy.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's do it.
Oh. All right, so Mandalorian, Star Wars Rebels, Clone Wars. Awesome series, all the way. Obviously, supposedly there's an all-female cast Star Wars show coming out that was announced either at the beginning of this year or towards the end of last year. What do you think that's going to be, Matt?
What I think that's gonna be?
Yeah.
I never heard of that, honestly.
Really?
No.
Right? Wasn't there some type of announcement?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
All led female. I honestly didn't hear anything about that. I get your back, but.
Man, okay, you know what? Let me double check on this.
You're going to do some Google search real quick. But
Because-
I haven't heard anything about that.
Because I would.
I mean, not like I wouldn't like it, but I just haven't heard like any news.
Let's see.
So I have some music playing in the background.
I hear that. What is it?
I'm waiting to see if it'll come up.
Okay, right here. Disney Plus is developing a female-centered Star Wars series that will be written and showrun by Leslie Hetland, a co-creator of Netflix's Emmy-winning dramatic series Russian Doll. Dude, that was a good show. Deadline has confirmed the gist of the series. So, what do you think that in an all-female series? What would you want to see? Who would you want to see?
All female series.
I already told you guys mine. I'm pretty sure you guys don't even remember.
I don't remember anything.
Man, I already told you. Yeah, I guess you don't remember.
Sorry.
I would love to see a Ahsoka and Sabine series because
hell yeah.
because the way they left off in Star Wars Rebels.
Okay, because they go out to find Ezra.
To search for Ezra, and I feel that in between all that, they can get into a lot of.
Wait,
and there's been
when did you hear that though?
This-
when them two go and search and find
that was at the end of Star Wars
Wars?
Rebels.
Rebels. I never seen Rebels.
You never seen Rebels? Oh, you gotta watch Rebels, dude.
Oh my god!
Try your hardest to get through the first season, but
the first season may be a little bit childish.
I think it's just the animation.
But after that,
dude,
my
once
God.
Vader shows up,
But honestly,
Jesus.
I saw where
after
I've seen the video of
after they
Ahsoka and
after they
Vader
get-
fighting.
after
dude, but
they-
leading up to that, it's just
after
as
they
good.
get past the Exquisitor, it's when Vader comes out. Oh my God! Oh, speaking of Vader, how did you feel about the last episode where Vader appears in the Clone Wars?
Oh, where
That was
he
emotional.
finds
He finds
he finds Ahsoka's lightsaber.
Yeah.
dude.
I was like,
yeah.
that's
That's
Vader.
My heart. Because we have yet to see Vader's struggle with being Vader.
And he was just like,
Or should I say Anakin's struggle with being Vader? Because there's always been that...
There's always in the comic books too,
Yes.
And like he's like, we found the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
I was like,
Bitch, you're Anakin.
it's like you're Anakin.
You're Anakin.
Like what the fuck? Well, I guess he abandoned that identity.
Yeah, but
He's
like,
like, I'm Darth Vader. Now.
But come on, like nobody's ever abandoned that identity with just abandoning it. Like there has to be a struggle, and there's always that line.
And he's always struggled with it because I mean, we expect obviously.
And Palpatine, like in the original
But
series,
there's
always
always
like
that
you struggle
line.
with your identity.
There's
or,
always that line in Return of the Jedi where Vader says, "Obi-Wan once thought as you did."
Yeah, and that's what
When?
I'm going to say. Is that
When?
he
When
always,
was that?
He always struggled.
When was that? Like, let's see that. Let's see that play out because they've had to have met. They've had to have met before
and I
A New Hope.
really hope that they didn't show that in the
Come
Kenobi
on.
series.
Like they've had to have met. Like
There's been high speculations that they had
you're
to
my brother. Anakin.
that they had to meet one more time in the Kenobi series before A New Hope.
Like
And apparently, like Darth Vader will probably make an appearance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Kenobi.
have to. I mean, because he's still struggling.
Yeah.
and obviously Kenobi's still trying to help him find his way.
because that's his best friend.
his brother.
You're my brother, Anakin.
You're my brother, Anakin.
I loved you.
I hate you.
I don't know if you've seen that video where it's dubbed by like Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse.
No, yeah. I can imagine it. Yeah, it just sounds pretty hilarious.
It's the most funniest thing I've seen ever.
You
But,
think hilarious?
And it's funny because like Kenobi's Mickey Mouse and Anakin's Donald Duck. He's like, I hate you. Like, I hate you.
I love you. Okay, so let's rewind a little bit. Going back to the Emmy nominations.
We all talk. Turn that on.
Okay, no, but
I need to use restroom because y'all keep talking.
But this is one of the nominations. You have Trent Reznor, who was 9 Inch Nails, right, Steven?
Yes.
9 Inch Nails, and who's the other band he had?
Social media.
Perfect Circle. Frontman, who composed the score for Watchmen. And dude, if I have never heard a brilliant score from a TV show in Watchmen, like just that first episode, that doom doom, like I'm trying to find it, but
the Tesla episode.
like just that big I can't find it right now, but yeah, like one of the first episodes where his score comes out, and like I already know that is such an awesome fucking score. Like Jesus Christ, I'm trying to find it. But some other awards that were nominated for Watchmen were obviously sound mixing, writing for limited series, fantasy sci-fi.
It kind of sucks that Watchmen was a limited series too. A lot of people expected it to be more of a full series.
Okay.
But I guess if I haven't seen it,
yeah,
I would not understand why
And that's the thing,
because I only seen the first 2 episodes of Watchmen.
Yeah, and honestly,
the movie, I liked it. I liked it
dude,
a lot. And Watchmen is one of my favorite graphic novels. I tried to search for every single issue of the graphic novel, and I gotten lucky to score some of them, but they're very hard to find. Very fucking hard to find.
What's that?
The graphic novels, the actual Watchmen graphic, the issues.
Well, Steven has one.
Yeah, it's the whole issue, the whole book. I'm trying to find the whole issue, single issues.
Yeah, so I'm into it. I'm hear you. I hear you. I'm trying to find the fucking.
And I also think it was cool how DC, of course, DC owns Watchmen. How they try to incorporate their characters with Watchmen, with the Doomsday Clock series. How back in, when was it, 2016, when they did the Rebirth, and how Batman found the Watchmen thing.
Oh yeah, dude, that was.
And it literally took them maybe another 2-3 years to actually continue it on with that story, because that's when they did Doomsday Clock series. And
isn't a Rebirth also where all 3 Robins die?
No, it was actually in a Batman series. That was a Batman story. They didn't all 3 die. They kind of just got hurt. But Batman
I thought there was one. There was one where they shows all 3 of them hanging.
Yeah, that was a Batman comic book. That was when I first started getting back into comic books again. It was
yeah, I remember you showed me that issue.
It was the Revenge of Bane.
Yeah,
it was Bane that hung all the Robins in the Batcave.
Oh.
But the thing was Jason Todd's Robin was still Red Hood.
Yeah, so because obviously Jason Todd was Red Hood, Nightwing was Nightwing, and then he had his son
Damon.
Yeah, Damien, and there was Tim Drake. I think Tim Drake wasn't part of the team back then, so he wasn't part of the Robins. But yeah,
I forget about Tim Drake.
Hey, have you heard about that new The Death in the Family animated?
Oh yeah,
interactive movie?
Interactive. We choose to kill Robin. We choose to kill.
They're doing
Jason
it all
Todd.
over again.
I still disagree with. I don't like it. I still hate it. I still really totally disagree with Zack Snyder saying that the Robin that was killed
was actually Dick
was
Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
no,
that's bullshit.
that's.
Come on.
I was like, look, I'm trying to defend you.
Because I know they're also trying to develop a Nightwing series or Nightwing movie, and it's how are you going to develop that without a Dick Grayson?
Well, I guess Dick Grayson died and he turned into
Hold on.
Nightwing.
I'm gonna pause it real fast. I'm gonna pause this conversation. but only because I want. Like that score, like that ominous kind of like dready feeling is Trent Reznor at his fucking best. Like, come on, you have to give him the award for that. That's what I was looking for earlier, and I'm sorry to whatever. But
no.
Jesus
And like you were saying earlier when I had to go. Sorry guys, the IPA he really hit me, so I had to go to use the
Yeah, I
restroom.
might have to do the same thing too, but, I can hold it for a little bit longer.
But Trent Reznor also did the score for the social media, which I thought was really good.
Social media or social network?
Social network, yeah,
social
network.
media.
Really?
Yeah, he did the score for that.
No shit.
Yes.
Dude, that score is bomb as fuck.
Dude, Trent Reznor, I mean...
Okay, granted,
despite... Okay, that's what I'm saying. Despite what you think of Trent Reznor...
I'm going to go rush you.
And, you know... I mean, I love Nine Inch Nails. I mean, you really have to listen to Nine Inch Nails. You really do. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, no, Nine Inch Nails, because they kind of relate them also to Tool. You know, because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, big, you know.
I fucked up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I was getting them mixed. I thought, okay, Tool and Perfect Circle are the same people.
Yes, that's
okay.
That's Maynard.
Let me backtrack earlier because I was all like, Nine Inch Nails and Perfect Circle are the same people. Like, no. Okay.
He totally got that
Trent
wrong.
Reznor,
If he said that earlier, he totally got that wrong. Maynard is the singer for Tool and Perfect Circle.
Okay.
Trent Reznor is Nine Inch Nails.
Okay, I get that. Okay, all right. Okay.
But I mean, if you really listen to Nine Inch Nails, like really listen to their songs, I mean, and even just the music, like he produced the music a lot of himself, dude. It is like so like disturbingly beautiful. I mean, it is great, and which is why when he went in and started doing stuff for like movies and series, especially The Watchmen, dude, I was like, oh my God. I'm like, dude,
that Watchmen score.
I mean,
like,
he is a composer, dude. He is an awesome, musician. He knows how to hit it, and especially to hit it where it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's like that score that I play right now. Like, there's a scene where it's just SUVs driving, and you can feel the tension in just one episode. Like, it's the first episode, and it kind of encapsulates like what this, after watching the series. Matthew isn't here, so we could spoil it. Just like the amount of like just anticipation that's coming. The amount of just like edge of your seat, kind of like Jesus fuck, dude. Like I love it. So let's go to some more of these nominations. You got lead actor for Jeremy Irons. Who obviously plays Ozymandias, Adrian Voight. You got Gene Smart, who plays Laurie Blake. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that, and I love that. You got
if you don't know who Laurie Blake is,
educate yourself.
That's Silk
Spectre.
Silk Spectre, the daughter.
The daughter.
She plays the daughter. Obviously, the Watchmen, the series from HBO, is strictly a sequel, not to the movie, but to the comic book itself.
And granted, we are fans of the movie. I love the movie.
I love the movie too.
Steven
was not a fan.
No, I love the movie. No,
I remember Steven took me to go see the movie, and
And I remember people walking out because they were like totally like, this is not. And I told Matthew, I go, look, dude, this is not going to be your normal comic book movie, dude. Like, this is totally different.
I remember going and watching the movie.
He was just like, I think you were in junior high when the movie came out.
Like in middle school.
Or, yeah, that's what I'm saying, middle school. And he was just like, okay.
I remember going and watching the movie, and I'm not going to lie, no, I was stoned. I was high as shit. And I remember that first scene of seeing the comedian assassinate JFK. That whole scene play out. I'm like,
I think that whole first scene, I was like,
shit.
I thought, okay, like I guess I see what Steven is talking about.
The best,
especially when like you see JFK just go
boom, like just how
they just straight up show it.
Yeah.
Yes, and just like I'm just like, Jesus, like this is the kind of
obviously there were some things from the movie that I didn't like because I read the comic books, you know,
And I was telling Eddie too. Like I was like
the
searching
whole,
like
the whole using Mr. Manhattan, that he was the one. You know,
And I get it. For a movie standpoint, it makes sense.
And it's funny because,
you
like,
can't put a giant fucking squid.
a giant octopus.
Well, fucking HBO did it.
Yeah.
Fucking HBO did it.
Yeah, dude.
That's true.
Yeah. And I love how they do it. Okay, so going on.
And I guess like them in a big old atomic bomb explosion in New York.
So you got a outstanding lead actress in Regina King. Come on,
Dude.
Come on.
She was amazing.
The
Amazing.
first two episodes I saw, like,
Awesome.
yeah, like she's like the lead of this episode. Like,
Dude.
of
She
this
is
whole
so
series.
good.
And if you keep watching, she just gets better and better.
I kind of wish like the whole series could have went on more longer than it had.
Well, it was supposed to, but
then like the show,
the creator,
the showrunner was like,
yeah,
nah.
No, and that's the thing, like, because there's even speculation, like, oh, they're gonna do season 2, and he came out and said, like, oh, he came out and said, you know, hey,
is it battery day?
no, it's saying something. I think the memory's full, but no, we're good here. Oh shit! Now we're at 30. Yeah, it exceeded the 30 minutes. We didn't cut it off, but we still got the audio going. I only want to just kind of boop, boop. We're still here. We're still good here. Let me just leave it alone.
All right, we're gonna be a little dark for a little bit.
Yeah, a little dark for a little bit, you know, but we're all good.
And we're blue.
Well, fuck it, hey, we're back.
Sorry, we got just too deep in this conversation. I mean, we usually keep track of the time. But we're all good. We're here. We're fine. How are you?
We're
It's like the
clear.
Wranglers. The Wranglers.
Wankers. So yes, what was I talking about? Fuck. I lost it.
Regina King.
Regina King.
Being
Being the best fucking
lead
actress
actress.
Yes.
ever.
Okay, and I was gonna say, go back. Can you go back one? No. Could I go back to another page?
Yeah.
And look,
And then also, let's see, outstanding supporting actor, Yayi Abdul Mateen II, which who plays Cal Abar, aka Dr. Manhattan. And Matthew, you already know this, so I'm not going to spoil it for you. I mean, you already know that Dr. Manhattan comes out in the show, but
wait, so is Hooded Justice comedian?
no, we're not going to spoil that for you. We're not going
to spoil that for
We're
you.
not going to spoil that for you. The Hooded Justice.
Wait, is he Night Owl?
No. The Hooded Justice thing is something that you need to watch on your
Wait,
own.
does Night Owl even appear in the series?
No.
Um,
I mean, background.
Yeah, like background, like because they redo the kind of like photo shoot thing and
Yeah, yeah. But there's never like no defined actor. But the Hooded Justice thing, we're not gonna spoil for you because that's
It's
something
a big,
that you have to
thing.
watch for yourself.
It's a big thing.
And you're gonna watch it and you're gonna text us like, "What the fuck?" Because I text Steven, "What?" Like, so you know, just I'm not.
Well, I
I'm,
got HBO Max, so I'll watch it.
watch it. Like,
I'll just continue.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll rewatch everything.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be like, what the?
yeah, and you're gonna be glad that we didn't spoil it.
Not
for you.
not in a bad way, and like just in a surprising way, and be like, okay, I get it.
And it's cool how the Emmys are like allowing streaming services to like. Wait, has any streaming service show has been like nominated?
Well, yeah, Netflix. A lot of Netflix stuff has been.
Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, Roma got
Hulu.
But what about like DC Universe? Like Doom Patrol was fucking good.
I still never even finished the.
Umbrella Academy was good.
Huh?
Umbrella Academy was good.
I just started the second season.
Yeah, I haven't started the second season yet. I know it just came out today.
Come on the show for us to talk about that stuff.
I know it just came out today. So
Yeah, it
that's
just
cool.
came out today.
But
But I haven't seen Doom Patrol season 2 yet.
Nothing.
I know it's on HBO
Nothing
Max.
from DC has been nominated. I mean, Titans. God, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought Swamp Thing would be, at least been.
I felt
on it for like best like costume design or something, because like Swamp Thing was actually like wasn't animated or anything.
Yeah, I don't know, and then I don't know though, because I mean, just because of the fact too that Swamp Thing had so many issues, plus right before the series dropped, they had already
They
announced
canceled
that
it.
they're going to cancel
But
it, and it's just like.
I saw like some of the episodes. One thing I'm like,
But
this is good,
this is why they're saying this is where HBO can shine. HBO Max can shine because they can bring back the Swamp Thing, and they can revamp it and redo it, and
And that's the same thing with like I haven't seen like the Hannibal series, but like the Hannibal series, like
I haven't seen the
It's
Hannibal
recently
series.
been added on Netflix, and like even like the
Well,
writers,
same thing with Lucifer.
even like the writers and producers are like, yeah, like we have ideas
You see,
to continue the series,
and then this is where I get pissed off, because this is where a lot of TV shows got snubbed. Doom Patrol, obviously, I think got snubbed, but I don't even know if they were even nominated. But the Hunters, you ever see Hunters on?
yeah, I saw the Hunters.
They
on
got
Amazon.
snubbed.
The Boys,
The Boys got snubbed.
like the
Carl
Boys has some
Urban?
good writings.
Carl Urban? Come
Carl
on.
Urban has was a good actor in the Boys.
Yeah, and then you have Danny Quaid's son.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
No,
Quaid.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid's son.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. I said Danny Quaid.
Wait.
No, I thought it was Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is his dad.
Oh, my bad.
Randy Quaid is the
Son.
That's
We'll confirm.
I still
Only we had smartphones.
I still like find it funny when like the opening scene. When
I don't even know
Oh,
where
yeah.
we're at,
holding
man.
his girlfriend's hands.
No, we're good. We're good.
I was like, oh fuck.
And then another one that I was saying, Eddie, that got stuff as far as actresses and actors go. Reese Witherspoon, she came out in 2 really good series, Little Fires, and then the morning show, and she did not get nominated for one.
And there's so much controversy around that. The morning show is obviously it's a series, and it's about women stepping forward and taking power over men that have like kind of looked down on them
And taking advantage and taking advantage of them,
treated them wrong.
Obviously, talking about they talk about it heavily in the show. The Me Too,
Me Too movement, all this stuff. Like it has all those elements in it.
Going for them,
and for some reason, these actresses are not recognized. And you have, I'm not gonna like downgrade Steve Carell because he's a good actor and everything, but it's just like
from a person who's actually watched the show.
Yeah. Okay.
4 male actors were nominated
For like lead actors
in the Emmys.
That's probably what the show was not trying to do.
And only 1 female actress got nominated, which was Jennifer Aniston.
So so it's just like because
Reese Witherspoon was so good in that show. I think
she's a lead. Right?
She was a lead, but
well, I mean, she could have been nominated for supporting.
But she could have been nominated at least for supporting, because Jennifer Aniston definitely was the lead of the show. And no offense to Steve Carell, but he
wasn't a lead.
He was not the lead. He was only a lead in 1 episode, and he was just kind of a back burner character.
Same thing with
he was the lead in Space Force.
Let's not talk about that. That show was terrible.
I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen like the first episode. Like he was funny in that, but I haven't seen like
it's
the rest.
Not good.
And like I thought I was like, I'm not gonna watch this show. Like this seems stupid. Like I'm not gonna watch this.
It's not that good. It's not good
like,
at all.
yeah, he's funny in it, but like I'm not gonna watch it.
Not only did Reese Witherspoon get overshadowed, but a couple of other actresses that were in the show of the morning show did get overlooked. That I feel that they should have at least gotten supporting actress nominations for.
And I know a lot of people were upset. Well, from what I saw on my timeline on Twitter, were upset about Viola Davis not getting the lead actress nomination for How to Get Away with Murder after she's been leading the show for so many years.
Great actress. I mean, she came out Suicide Squad. She's the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
Which one?
Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's her name? Her name's something Washington.
Kerry Washington.
Yeah. Kerry Washington.
For
lead actress of Scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Also get snubbed too.
They were
the first
Even Nicole Kidman, I think, got snubbed.
I saw
for-
an article like, oh, the Emmys make history in nominating the most black actors and actresses for this year. Yeah, but you also snubbed so many more. Like,
Yeah.
not only that, but you also
Especially
snubbed a lot of
like
women.
actresses who's been leading like their shows for years. Like,
Yeah.
I know Scandal came out like what?
Shit, a long time ago.
Long time
like,
ago.
At least a
Mom
few
was
years
watching that
ago.
when we were living with her,
like, yeah, and like How to Get Away with Murder. Like mom was just like oh like I went. Remember one time I went through and was like, oh, I'm watching this new show called How to Get Away with Murder. I was like, what the fuck?
Even
Okay, mom, man.
even Mindhunter got bypassed.
Dude, Mindhunter. Oh my god. I mean, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen Mindhunter? Oh my god, dude, that show is just peak Netflix. Yeah, I know, man. We can just go on and on about these snubs and everything. I know.
We can go on and on, but how about we go on and on about the beer too?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Do we have another one in the fridge that we can open up?
We could end it with.
I think we're pretty much already at our peak.
Well,
for the show.
I think there's one that y'all guys can end it on. We don't have to finish it, but you could end it on. You could introduce the beer.
Okay, Matt, if you want to finish yours, I'll get up right now and go get it.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, like I said, we we want to just talk about these Emmy nominations. I mean, of course, there've been a lot of snubs. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of us.
It happens.
I'm not only just. I mean, that's just the reality of award season.
Yeah.
Excuse Steven while he walks past the camera. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
And we'll see what happens with the fucking Oscar nominations. But a lot of movies gonna come out this year.
Yeah, I know, and so there have been shows that obviously don't get the recognition that they deserve.
And obviously,
but
shows are different than movies.
But that doesn't mean they're bad shows.
They come out. They could come out this year because they already been filmed way before like this year even started.
Yeah. Do you believe all the rumors that are coming out with Mandalorian season 2? Like that Sasha Banks is gonna play Sabine, and that Rosario Dawson's gonna come out as
I actually thought
Tano.
Sabine was like Sabine the Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Was gonna be played by the voice actress herself.
See, and that's the thing, like, because a lot of people were like, oh, because like I said,
there was
everything.
memes too, like we're like, oh, you're in the Mandalorian. You're in the
Mandalorian.
You're in the Mandalorian.
No shit, right?
You're in the Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of this and that, but nothing's ever been confirmed. It's always been speculation, and it's always either been like confirmed by
I saw Sasha Banks was gonna be like a character.
Yeah,
like
which
a character in one episode.
Sabine.
Which
no, it's not.
Which honestly, like, I'm stoked for because I love Sasha Banks. Like, I love her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's a great wrestler. I think she's awesome.
Like, she's the
social
man,
media
but
following.
That's
like,
not her.
But like, I like until I see Okay, I'm gonna let these guys introduce the last beer that they're gonna end the show with. Steven, take it away.
All right, this is the Nectar of the Gods.
What's the name of the beer?
Mm-hmm. Well, it says Nectar of the Gods right here, but this is the Viking Hipster
Dessert Baltic Porter.
Where's it from?
This is from No Label Brewing Company.
No Label Brewing Company,
which is in Katy, Texas.
The same people who did,
Up in the Way.
So of course we're starting with them,
and there's a reason that I saved this for you two guys.
I think the Hipster Viking name is Taylor. Because it says Taylor right here.
Hey, yeah. I like that artwork though. But it's a porter and it's sitting at 8.4, ladies and gentlemen. 8.4. I don't fuck with porters. I'm sorry. I don't do it. I don't do it.
You don't do it, but you're gonna do one. You're gonna do a sample.
I'll take a drink. Oh, what is that? Dr. Pepper or what? You drinking Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, we both.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! All right, I can fuck with that. I'm good.
He's good.
So
it actually smells pretty good.
I honestly think it's crazy because No Label, same people we started from, same people
Ending
ended from.
Okay, so before we take this last drink, I want to thank everybody for checking out this episode. I honestly think this is probably one of the best episodes. I mean,
we always say it's always been
no,
one of
but
the best
as far as
episodes,
conversation, as far as just kind of going with it, I know we kind of had a little plan of what we wanted to do, but and we didn't get through everything.
we always do free form.
We didn't get through everything, and honestly,
Freeform
freeform
jazz.
doesn't always work out, but in this case, it really did.
Especially all the beers he had.
I know we had planned to talk about the old guard today, and
Who the fuck?
unfortunately, you guys have to wait till next episode for us to talk about Old Guard, which is a great movie on Netflix. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. So come back, watch the movie, and then come back for next episode. We're gonna talk about it in great depth.
I haven't seen it.
It's super good. Charlize Theron kicks ass in that movie.
If you liked so far, if you've seen
Atomic Blonde,
Extraction,
You know that this was Atomic Blonde and John Wick crossover?
Six Underground,
Six Underground.
Spencer and Spencer Confidential, which are all 3 Netflix movies. You're definitely gonna love the Old Guard.
Six Underground was like the most radical movie I've ever seen, especially when James Frank with Dave Franco dies in the first scene. I was like, oh fuck!
Well, I guess he ain't the main character.
and then they replace him with someone else. I'm like, and this is Ryan Reynolds is not giving a fuck.
Well, no, I'm not gonna watch it because I only want to watch it for Dave Franco, and he dies.
He dies.
Yeah.
But you're gonna love it. But anyways, if you love those 3 movies, you're definitely gonna love.
Yes.
The Old Guard. Definitely watch it, and if you're a big fan of Charlize Theron,
definitely watch
she's
it.
hot.
Definitely watch it.
Yes. So
I'm
watch
sad
Old Guard.
I'm sad that she's not gonna be Furiosa.
in the
in a
next.
Furiosa.
Who is it?
then-
Annotator Joy.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, guys.
All right. Well, anyways,
Exit. Jesus.
hold on. I want to get Egg's reaction to this first.
All right. Okay, let's do it. Okay, this is for No Label. This is for you,
I
Michael.
tried it, and that's pretty fucking good.
Thank you so much for the beers. We love you, brother. That's not bad. I can finish this shit right now.
Honestly, I've been drinking it. I already took 2 sips on the camera, and it's delicious. I like porters, but porters are for the winter.
That's one that's gonna sneak up on you, though. That will.
Yeah.
For an 8.4, it'll sneak up on you.
It's actually a 6.4 though.
Camera's off.
Go off.
Audio's still on. I don't know what's going on.
All right, we're gonna end it later.
But guys, this is the end of the show. Thank you guys for checking out Gigging and Drinking episode 44. There are too many breweries to thank on this episode, but first and foremost, I want to thank Mike, aka Cricket from Houston. Thank you so much, brother. We love you so much for all these beers. And shout out to all these beers from Houston. Shout out to Roadmap, Alamo. Shout out to everybody, No Label especially. And guys, thank you for checking out this episode 44.
I'm back.
I'm Eddie.
Steven.
And I'm back. I'm Matt.
This is Geeking and Drinking. We love you guys. Peace out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.